Radical.
Welcome to part 3 of Radical Rapid Fire Comment Response for April the 11th through April the 17th, 2022. Short comments, quick replies. And the author 2007. What they need to investigate is Sony, Nintendo, and Microsoft not allowing people to return games like you can on Steam. I have 5 games taking up space on my PS4 hard drive that don't get played at all because they're absolute trash. Yeah, you got a point there. Good point there. I could see one possible benefit of an all-digital future being things set up to where you can actually return the games without much hassle within maybe a 24-hour period, at least a 24-hour period, where you buy the game, you play it, maybe it's broken, literally broken, like you can't play it like Cyberpunk years back. So that's only one advantage I can see, because you might get hassled if you buy a game, a physical copy, and you play it, and you take it back to GameStop, and they say, we're not going to, take the money back, or take it back to Best Buy or whatnot, because it's a physical item. But that should be one big positive of digital. But they won't do that shit. Once you buy that game, you got that game. Hooded Farmer. I don't know what to think. I just came by to go, huh? But I have a feeling a lot of people are now going to take the Razer headphones to a shooting range and see if they are bulletproof. That a trend. I tell you what would be interesting. Maybe someone, a YouTuber, does a series of uploads. Maybe they have like a big gun collection and they try out the different guns on different things. Not just Razer headphones, but they just test certain things to see how they hold up to gunfire. That'd be an interesting show, wouldn't it? I think it would be. Something a little bit different on YouTube. Mal's Detergent. Keyboard warriors now have hope. Talk about interesting shows. Remember that show Ninja Warrior? How about we just do a series called Keyboard Warriors, and 2 people just fight each other with keyboards, and then there'd be like a death blow at the end, kind of like looking like that scene out of that one movie. What's that movie with Angelina Jolie? The Wanted, I believe, where that guy during the beginning of the movie, he's at work, and then I think his boss is just yelling at him, and he stands up and just whacks him across the face with a keyboard. Then you see the keys flying everywhere. Yeah, Keyboard Warriors. In 1 minute, that's an idea for 2 shows. Rune Mamba. In my experience, Razer is cheap garbage. I bought a headset, keyboard, and mouse, and they all failed after less than a year. Logitech is way better. I've had the same keyboard and mouse for years, and they're 100 times better in every way. Well, see, you say that, Rune Mamba. But have you ever done the bullet test? Have you tried to shoot it both? I don't know if you live in maybe an apartment complex or whatnot, but that'd be, if you have neighbors or whatever. I just go to the neighbors and say, listen. I'm just doing a bullet test, okay? Don't freak out. I'm just going to be shooting my headsets and keyboards and stuff. Haddington Rose. Dang, now he's saying he got a roof leak as well? That man needs to stop focusing on video games and take care of his house. I mean, I know he crowdfunded fixing his basement, used the money to take a trip to Japan, and then bought himself a new house when he got back. Yeah, when you look at that, that happened literal months after that stealth e-begging video about his basement leak. You see the line of events. Not only did he take an expensive trip to Japan, I don't care what he says, he took an expensive game hunting trip to Japan, and then months after that, he winded up buying a new place. Think about that. He had that stealth e-begging video, then decided to buy him a whole new place. So it makes you wonder, okay, all the money that was begged up, where did that go? It sure as hell didn't go into fixing that basement leak, I'll tell you that much. Mal's Detergent. Reminds me of when Halo 3 saved Review Tech USA's life from his girlfriend's rabid dog. Remember, he was so afraid he had to pee in water bottles. Well, when it comes to Rich, when it comes to a lot of these YouTubers that sometimes they need stories because it might be, it might be a slow news day and they need to do a shocking story or whatnot. I don't trust anything Rich says. I just don't. Now, here's one idea. Belle Delphine had the bathwater. I wonder if there's actually fans of Review Tech USA out there. I wonder if there's actually some nutty fans, maybe the same people that donate to him on live streams to take his shirt off. Maybe there's some fans out there that actually pay him top dollar for his Halo 3 water bottle pee, if he's still saved any. Nuts 4040. Yeah, that ATM story. What thief leaves money behind? I'm only going to steal part of his money and I'm going to hang around afterwards. Yeah, that story has been torn apart by me, by several other people. I just talked about YouTubers possibly going with stories that are not truthful, or maybe half true, but then they extend upon it, and at some point it's just fake. I went to listen to that again just to get like a refresher and whatnot. So he leaves the money. He accidentally leaves the money there. So I'm to believe first that a person forgot to grab their money. How long exactly does it take for money to come out of the ATM machine? That would be like lifting the toilet bowl, whipping it out, and forgetting to urinate, then putting it back in. It just doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. But he's going to go to his car, and in 20 seconds, he says, 20 seconds is time enough for this thief to grab half the money, but then leave half the money there. How would that make you look any less guilty if you left half the money behind? Like from the perspective of the thief, you're gonna like take $80 out of 160 and then you're gonna hang around, you're gonna stay there. The whole idea of thieving is you're going to take the money and run, not take half the money and stay.